Back to music on the underground.
We're not about the hashtags and the likes.
We about good music.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Emotional trauma with a prima donna, gasping when she see the commas, laughing to conceal the monsters. I feel like Kanye when he lost his Donda. When my father left me, you were there to heal the pain I conquered. I never pay you back for what that meant to me. Some scars just fade physically, but never leave mentally. It's where were people spiritually connected turn to enemies, and memories turn to villain origin accessories. And I'm the bad guy yet again. Spent so much time trying to find who the victim is. It's probably both of us, but neither one is giving in. So here we go again, throwing punches at each other's ribs. Gunshots sting like a buckshot. The pain hits deep, it's like my heart becomes a blood clot. Love dots, you're unblocked. Just to get this message, hope you get it on your bus stop. And then the bus crash, your true intentions unmasked. This should have been a fairy tale ending, but you uncast. I know it hurts bad, but you know you deserve that. We'll never have the life we once had. Hey. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Hey. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I wish my brain had a hard drive that I could reset. Wish I made the right decisions, but it's hard to reject. Moving on, but you got me on both sides of the fence. Left your mark forever, that's without a scar on the flesh. Wish that I was sick and didn't hit the bar when we met. And spent my money time with you just to be in this debt. See you happy somewhere else while I've been filled with regret. Try to find someone to blame, but it's just cause and effect. Hey. I thought that was the truth, cause nothing lasts forever, that's except for me and you. Young and unaware of all the shit that we would do. Try to make it out alive, but didn't make it through. Your parents probably hate me, but my mom still always asks if we're getting back together, even though it ended bad. Forward thinking, haunted by the habits of my past. Precious moments with you, girl, you even met my dad. And any girl after you won't ever have the pleasure. So I guess it's part of why it's hard for me to ease the pressure. So many years, so many times I can't remember. Fear I'll lose them all forever. Hey. Yeah. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I can never get away. I can never get away.
It's another beautiful morning right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Your energetic start to the day accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. And yes, if anyone hasn't told you, it's Wednesday. And you know that right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, each and every Wednesday we get rid of what we call the midweek slump. We went through Monday, we went through Tuesday, but now we are on Wednesday. Can't wait, of course, to unpack what this beautiful morning will carry you through up until the hour 10 o'clock. Talk. My name is Moeketsi, my man. I'm happy and excited to be with you on this beautiful Wednesday morning. I'm going to be helping you. I'm going to be with you throughout and be with me throughout the show because we're going to be having an interesting one. So all I need you to do is to connect with us across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now we are live on YouTube, and you know that you need to press the subscription button, notification button, so that whenever we go live you will be notified. And not forgetting that we are also simulcasting to the underground radio. If you don't want to see our faces, listen only and do something on the side, you can quickly download the underground radio app both on iOS and Android so that you can enhance the quality of listening to the Vooka Breakfast Show. WhatsApp line is open for calls and for voice note. The number to dial is 0604933226. That's 0604933226. And you know that each and every morning we top it off with what you call picture of the day. Behind me, seeing pictures, and you're asking yourself, what are we highlighting this morning, and where should we find this place? So today we are highlighting the God's Window that is located in Mpumalanga. God's Window, perched high on Drakensberg escarpment in Mpumalanga, is one of South Africa's most breathtaking viewpoints, stretching out over lush forest, dramatic cliffs and rolling hills. It offers a panoramic view that seems endless, hence its divine name. On clear days, visitors can see as far as the Kruger National Park, even into Mozambique, making it a true window to nature's grandeur. The area is rich with biodiversity, from towering trees to vibrant bird life, and the crisp mountain air adds to its serene charm. Walking trails nearby lead explorers through indigenous rainforest, where waterfalls and hidden streams create a magical atmosphere. For locals and tourists alike, God's Window is more than a scenic stop. It's a reminder of the country's natural beauty and spirit depth. Standing at the edge, gazing into infinity, one feels both humbled and uplifted by the majesty of creation. And that is God's Window. Hope that you guys are going to take your time to go out and explore the atmosphere of what the God's Window has to offer. So if you want more information, don't worry, you can ask us by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. But of course, we never, leave you behind when it comes to inspiring you with a message that will, get you through your day or your morning. So our message for this morning is, as South Africa continues its journey of growth and healing, let's today remind you that progress begins with believing change is possible. Whether you're building a career, a community, or a dream, persistence matter. Every step counts, even the quiet one. So that is our beautiful inspirational message that will carry you through today's morning, right? So in terms of what you need to expect today, what you're going to be unpacking, hope that you're going to be with us and you're going to be engaging more by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or sending your voice note or your comments through the number 0604933226. So we're going to be talking about the Mama Joy FIFA World Cup debate. We know some of the people have been asking questions. Who is funding Mama Joy to attend these events? So that's what we're going to be unpacking today, and you will be finding out more later. And then in terms of another thing that we're going to be unpacking is what happened today in history, who is celebrating their birthday, and one making headlines is the HantaVirus. What is it and what you should be worried about when it comes to the virus? Because the Department of Health has issued a warning that people should be careful of the virus. So if you want more information, we're going to be unpacking for you in terms of the do's and don'ts and what to look out for. And then another one that we're going to be talking about is, imagine having a child at the age of 53. So in our trending topics today, a famous celebrity actor is a new mom, and you want to find out, don't worry, you will find out later. And there is so much more happening, so we need you to be with us. But for now, what we're going to do is to take a short break, and then when we come back, we will give you your news and sports headlines.
Got me going. Yeah, that thing's so vibrant. I wanna know if you can give me the keys to your heart, baby. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. she need me like heartbeat. Drive me the bed like a RV. Hugging the curves on that body. She bring the heat like wasabi. Promise not to test your heart. Never. We just can't be kept apart. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you the best by far. Always go the extra mile. Yeah, yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia ila. Vanemia ila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia ila. Vanemia ila.
And for this morning, these are your top stories making headlines. Starting off with your first hind, IEC and MK party clash over voter rigging claims. The Independent Electoral Commission and the MK party have clashed over allegation of voter rigging during a high-level meeting in KwaZulu-Natal ahead of the 2026 local government election. The MK party raised concerns about electoral credibility and claimed irregularities in previous polls, while the IEC rejected the accusation and defended the integrity of South Africa's electoral system. Both sides described the engagement as frank and constructive, but no agreement was reached. Further discussions are expected as tension remain over public trust in election. Your next news headline, severe weather forces school closures. Severe weather conditions have forced the closure of schools for 2 days in parts of the Western Cape, including the Eden and Central Karoo districts. Authorities took the decision as heavy rain and dangerous conditions raised safety concerns for learners, teachers, and transport services. Parents and communities were urged to stay alert and follow official updates as the weather system continues to affect the region. Schools are expected to reopen once conditions improve and safety can be assured. On your last news headline, fuel prices increase from today. South African motorists will be paying more to fill up their tanks from today following the latest fuel price adjustment. The increase affects both petrol and diesel, adding pressure to households' budget and transport costs. The change comes amid ongoing volatility in global oil prices and exchange rate pressures. Drivers are being advised to budget carefully as fuel remains a key cost affecting food prices and everyday travel. That's all for your news headlines. Now heading over to your sports headlines, starting off with football news. Pirates will fight until the last second, says their coach. Orlando Pirates head coach Abdesalam Odu praised his players' fighting spirit after a hard-fought 2-0 win over Stellenbosch at a sold-out Athlone Stadium. Goals in the first half kept the Pirates firmly in the Betway Premiership title race. Odu highlighted the team's intensity, organization, and bravery, saying his players showed real character under pressure. Despite late pressure from Stellenbosch, Pirates held on for a crucial away victory. Odu insists the team will keep pushing and fight for the title until the very last seconds. Continuing on your football news, Moeketsi draws line on fan funding. Sports Minister Gayton Moeketsi has defended the decision to top state-funded trips for superfan Mama Joy, saying the department spent about 800,000 rand on her last trip. Moeketsi argues in the same money could send many supporters instead of just one person. He stressed the move is not personal and say all fans deserve equal opportunity. While praising Mama Joy's passion, Moeketsi insists government funding must be fair and accessible, especially ahead of major events like the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Heading to your cricket news, a T20 World Cup preparation. The Proteas women are sharpening their plans ahead of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup with a strong focus on handling spin bowling and strengthening the middle order. Coach Mandla Mashimbi says the middle over remains a key area for improvement, especially after recent matches showed a drop once early wickets fell. While the top order continues to perform well, the team is working on building partnerships and maintaining momentum against the spin. The goal is to become more consistent and competitive in crucial World Cup moments. That's all for your sports and news headlines. We will be back on the top of the hour for your news recap. For now, we're going to take a short break and then we'll come back with your market rates and your latest weather update.
Wearing gold, so bold, but I was unaware. Walk around like everything belongs to you. Talk to me like I'm a young stupid fool. Take off all your clothes. You're nothing more than silverware. Why you calling me honey? Why you show off your money? Wave it like it's a tissue. Baby, this is your issue. I'm not falling for bullshit. If you like me, then say it. You don't get that I see through this facade that surrounds you. Growing up takes time, so don't you waste mine. You and me ain't right. I'm wearing gold. You're nothing more than silverware. Thinking you're so bold, but I was unaware. Walk around like everything belongs to you. Talk to me like I'm a young stupid fool. Take off all your clothes. You're nothing more than silverware. I'm over you, so done with you. I'm over you, so done with you. Why you wearing gold? You're nothing more than silverware. Thinking you're so bold, but I was unaware. Walk around like everything belongs to you. Talk to me like I'm a young stupid fool. Take off all your clothes. You're nothing more than silverware.
Heartbeats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. Going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath. And I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind. And I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Can we just be bona fide? Can we just be bona fide? You're stuck in this situation and let go all inhibitions now with no intermission. Why are you so goddamn cold? Tell me why, 'cause you know this ain't no love. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind. And I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Don't wanna be your love. Let's keep it on the low, keep it on the low. 'Cause you know this ain't no love. I want you to be bona fide. Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind. And I don't wanna fall in love,
It is exactly 22 minutes past 8, and it's a beautiful Wednesday morning. And as I've mentioned when we began the show, that each and every morning, Wednesday morning, we are getting rid of the midweek slump. We are halfway through the year, but I know that June is the one that will mark the halfway of the year. But for now, we still, of course, are going on. And for us, it's an exciting episode number 262. So we're going to be unpacking a lot. We are live right now on YouTube and also live on the Underground Radio. For you to get the app, you can simply download it both on iOS and Android so that you can enhance the experience of listening to the Vooka Breakfast Show. My name is Moeketsi. I'm happy and excited to be with you throughout the hour 10 o'clock, where we are going to be unpacking so much, and we would like to hear your sentiments and your thoughts. You can share your thoughts with us or your voice note on 0604933226. That's 0604933226. But another one that's making headlines that we're going to be unpacking is what we call a new pandemic, or should we put a question mark if it's a new pandemic? HantaVirus. What you should know about HantaVirus and what extra precaution you need to take, because for many people like me, we had a virus in 2019, and just like the HantaVirus, two people, yes, they caught the virus. And then I was like, nah, it's just the headlines. It's just, they're trying to mess up with us. And then it became a huge thing that led us, all the country, to a total lockdown. So that's what we're going to be unpacking, looking into HantaVirus, what it is, what it entails, and what is it that you yourself need to know. So in the meantime, all you need to do is to just keep it locked, because we are going to be giving it to you, just like we do each and every morning from 8 up until 10. 24 minutes past 8, it is the time. And I know that for now, what we need to do is to give you your latest weather update, just to look into how you are, or how you can prepare this morning, and your market rates. Of course, alongside me is the one and only Mist.
Hey, my brother, how's it going?
Yeah, great, man. Great.
Not too bad on my side. I'm tired, though.
Yeah.
I'm tired. You and I left quite a bit late last night.
We don't rest.
And we don't. Honestly speaking, we don't. And but I mean, we do what we love, and we love what we do. We enjoy being here at the studio and, engaging with the different audiences and the different characters and individuals that come across our platform, right? And it's all in the name of just giving people great content. Good morning. Hi, how are you doing? Yes, I'm talking to you. You who's listening. When are you shebeletseng? Lo reditseng from wherever you are tuned in from. Welcome. Come in and hang out with us. If you're wondering who these people are, this is the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network. We do this every weekday morning, Monday to Friday, between the hours of 8 and 10. And this is all brought to you by the Blinko Network. And you're always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is MooCee Mist, and I so could not be happier and be more excited to be both in your presence and in your company on this cold Wednesday morning, the 6th of May, 2026. Right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, we give you all encompassing, compelling, and of course thought-provoking conversations that are aimed at giving both you and I so much information and knowledge. How we can get in touch with each other is by you using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. But it needs not end there. It also continues on our WhatsApp line. Dial the number 060-493-3226. So that's 060-493-3226. I really need you to comment, to like, to subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I and Mr. B and Mr. Mo and the rest of the Vooka Nation can continue sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. A jam-packed show that we have for you this morning. But before we get to that, I want to give you your latest weather update for this morning. Right, today there's a significant cut-off low-pressure system that is affecting most of South Africa, bringing a mix of cold conditions, rain, and severe weather warnings across different regions. Specifically in Gauteng, Free State, Johannesburg, Pretoria, Soweto, and Bloemfontein, conditions are generally cloudy and cold to cool with isolated to scattered showers. In both Johannesburg and Soweto, currently around 7 degrees, and it feels like 5 degrees with a high of 13 and a low of 5. Expect mostly sunny skies this afternoon despite the cold. Pretoria is currently at 11, a high of 11 with a low of 11 with a high of 16. Mostly cloudy skies and clear to sunny conditions later today. In Bloemfontein, expect icy cold conditions with a high reaching only around 9 degrees. In the Western Cape, Khayelitsha and both Cape Town, the Western Cape is experiencing widespread rainfall and very cold weather. Currently at a high of 15, or rather a low of 15 with a high of 18 degrees. There is a 35% chance of light rain today, and a minor disruptive snow warning is in place for surrounding high-lying areas. In KwaZulu-Natal, specifically Durban, while much of the country is cold, Durban remains warmer but faces storm risks. Currently at 22 degrees, feels like 25 with a high of 27, while currently mostly cloudy. An orange level 6 warning for severe thunderstorms is in place for the eastern parts of the province today. So this is what your weather is looking like this morning. So if you are experiencing anything other than what I just gave you, I would love to hear from you. Use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Yes, sir.
Yeah, very interesting. And of course, before I throw a very interesting conversation,
Sure.
to you right
Sure.
now, I want to ask you a question and ask people who are listening and watching right now if we are, or are you guys worried about this new virus? Are you worried about the HantaVirus?
Look, I haven't really read much into it.
Yeah.
I've seen posts, a couple of posts. I mean, when was it? About 2 days ago, I think, on Monday.
Yeah.
You and I, during the day, we saw a couple of posts on social media. I don't know.
I mean, that's what we said with
don't know.
COVID-19. Hey, guys, we don't know.
Look, yeah.
We will see.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. You know, where we've gotten to as a society of the world, just not even just South Africa, but as a society of the world, we've gotten to a place where you can't just take things at face value.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't know whether these things are planned or they are duping us into something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like on a very extensive level, the coronavirus pandemic was to test, I think, on some level. Can they control us? Can they,
Can you control everything?
Yes.
Lock down the country.
The world, chief. Won't understand that. The powers that be, can they really, like, if they want to shut everything down, can they? And they can. They did. For a good 2 years, guys, they did. We were indoors. We couldn't travel. We couldn't work. We couldn't do anything. So, I don't know. I don't want to go deep into it and come up with conspiracy theories or anything like that. Yeah. But, I mean, you at the same time, you can't shy away from begging the question. Though the question begs, is it a distraction? Is it a thing, guys? Really? Because, is it really a thing?
We have the commission now, and people are being exposed, and then we have this whole virus that is going to take the whole attention out of whatever that is happening, so that they can brew something in the background. I mean, we've seen this thing; it's like a movie. Part 2.
The powers that be, the powers of this world that be, so you really never know necessarily, or is it just a thing that they're doing to scare the population or to derail the attention from something to something else, so I'm not really sure where I am about HantaVirus. I mean, they said that it's generally not contagious. On some of the things that I've seen and read up on, just in passing though. But we never know until the time comes. I mean, remember in 2018 there was going to King Eli French Lily
Listeriosis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were French. I'm such a French. Now we can eat polony.
Hey man, nasera check out god.
You understand?
Ngicela ungayifaki French.
Don't French. Remember, and I love in my bunny chow,
Yeah.
I promise you, now I recently started liking cheese. So I like cheese,
Yeah.
I like an egg, I like
guys,
polony, I like special.
Yes.
Right? Those are some of my favorites. Like what I said, like
Yeah.
but it has to have. What do you call these things?
And I'm like,
you know, colloquially, in our languages,
Yeah,
MooCetsi, but I don't know. But yeah, the is it stuffings? Not stuffings.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
can call them
equivalent to
stuffings,
stuffings. Yeah, things like that. So I like those, and we couldn't eat those for I think a good 6 months or so of 2018. And then once it was safe to consume, they didn't come back and tell us, "Oh no, guys, free for all, we're good now."
Yeah,
Understand?
let's
So
go.
you question, like you can't shy away from questioning. Is it?
Yeah.
There's rats everywhere. It doesn't mean that everyone is gonna get sick.
Amaroto.
Fodder.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes, Mr. B.
No, but I've always said rats carry diseases, man.
Rats eats. They eat
rats.
a lot of things, and they are found in different environments. One thing is, another experiment with rats is what they eat and the environments, you know, they just find themselves in, because we have different rats. Mumzans, you know, when you're in Dobsonville compared to Alex, like those are different types of rats. Those ones.
You mean the species are different?
Yeah, the species are different. Yeah, you can call them rats, but I got a marrow.
So I don't know, Mr. Mo. We will just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, not be so ignorant as to not take precautionary measures. You know, I always say that prevention is better than cure.
Exactly.
So yeah, just get checked up maybe. You know, this is something that I've been wanting to start doing on a regular basis.
Checkups.
Yeah, like 3 months to 6 months checkups.
Yeah.
Do
you
6
take prep?
months check. Hey, boy. Why would that you say this boy? You can't be asking such things. You can't be asking such things on air, Chief.
So you know what the other perspective is now, because with the coronavirus, apparently somewhere in China, someone ate an animal that they shouldn't eat.
Yes.
So now, also the same is true with bats and all of that.
Sure.
Would someone ate a bat? And then now there's a virus that's looming.
Sure.
Nalana, people are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
There's people that eat
rats. Guys, why?
That's why this hunter, and even the name,
It's that bad.
it's hunting us.
Hunters try. Look, I mean, I think when we talk about prevention being better than cure, guys,
Sure.
I feel like for some people, they don't know what is it. So just for you to understand right there what is HantaVirus, it's a rare but serious virus that can cause a severe lung or kidney disease in humans. It's not new and has been around for decades, but recent deaths linked to a cruise ship brought it back into the spotlight. So we're going to be unpacking it later right here. So please stay for that and look forward for that. But in the meantime, what I want to do is to take a short break, and then when we come back, we have an interesting discussion that we are going to be unpacking, which is one big splash or many small wins. I mean, if you have, or you're given an opportunity to have 800,000 rands right now, are you going to blow the money?
I say proposal. I say proposal.
Or are you going to have future plans when it
I
comes
say
to investments and all
proposal.
of those things?
I say proposal.
I want to find out
Proposal,
from
man.
you after this short break.
Said you needed more time to think, so you went away. But you still would stay in my dream. Now you're back for more. Why you in my reality? My head closed the door, even though my heart just won't leave. That was then, can't go back. Hurt so bad, had to block out the memory. If we try again, start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, like it in the worst way. You've been gone away. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. 50-11 days, 50-11 days, 50-11. I lost count of all of the weeks that you have your way. Wouldn't pick a fight when you'd leave. Now you're back for more. Did you find the healing you seek, or did you realize that I'm everything that you need? That was then. Go back. Yeah. So bad. Had to block out the memory. Yeah. Start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long.
So this conversation we're about to have right now, it stems from the news headline we read when we began the show that the Minister of Sports, Moeketsi, has drawn a line on fan funding, right? So he has defended the decision to stop state-funded trips for superfan like Mama Joy, saying the department spent about 800,000 rand on her last trip. So it speaks that if you calculate all of the money, and I don't think it's only 800,000. Sometimes it, goes above, because it depends on where she is going, right? So if she is going to Europe, that means she's going to require a lot of money. Looking into the World Cup that is coming in the next days, I'm not talking about months, but next month, the World Cup is starting, and South Africa is going to be part of the FIFA World Cup that's going to be hosted in the 3 countries, which is USA, Mexico, and Canada, right? So some of the fans are given the money to go and support the squad. So now the department is like, guys, I think the money that you're spending on one person, we can distribute it to a lot of fans so that the national squad can have a lot of supporters out there. So the 800 rands that we are talking about now is, imagine if you are given that money yourself, considering, the standard of living, considering the hikes, considering the inflation, because I think I am now giving you an idea that you should not misuse the money. But we know that there are people who are born, guys, to squander their money. Like, if it's in
squander.
You, like it
sounds so
you,
wrong,
right?
Squander the money,
right?
Yes.
So for some people, if you get this money, they're going to feel like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Guys, I don't think in my lifetime I'll ever have this money. So I think this is the perfect opportunity to misuse it. Right? I mean, for some people, it can change their lives.
Not
but
for
you have
some,
800.
for a lot of people.
For a lot of people, it can change their lives, because look at
800,000.
It's a lot of money.
That's you're close to $1 million there.
Yeah.
You're close to $1 million. That's over 750,000.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know.
How would you spend the money?
800,000.
Yeah.
Now there's quite a few things that I want to achieve. I don't have a car. Firstly, let's just start there. And being an active artist, entertainer, creative in the industry, in the space, and not have a car is like a no-no. I don't recommend it, and I don't wanted for any artist. We need cars because we travel. You know, Mo, you've seen when we have to travel from studio to go to other places. Now we have to request. Now we have to plan ahead. Now do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure you would have seen last week when the team had a car at its disposal. It makes things easier. So firstly, that would be like maybe not my first thing, but part of my first 5 things. To get a decent, reasonable car, just to be able to move around. It might not necessarily be my dream car. But you know, and then after that, there would be other things that I want to get done. I need equipment. I need, you know, I have bills to pay. You know, so I would get ahead of my bills as well. There's quite a lot of things one can achieve with 800,000. But the question is it 800,000 for a single trip, or is it 800,000 across multiple trips? You know, is the question. But I do agree with the sentiment that Gaten McKenzie said. 800,000 could have helped or could fund more than just one person. Even if it is across 2 or more trips. It could, guys, I'm sure 800,000 we can take about 6 to 9, maybe even 10 people AFCON, because she attended AFCON recently, right? I'm sure, I really am, around Africa, I'm sure we could have. I'm sure we could have, you know. So I don't know if it's 800,000 with one trip or across multiple trips. But we can't be supporting, we can't be funding, or the government can't be funding one super fan. There are more super fans out there. And I think it would, I don't know, give it more gravitas and more depth to have more people go and support Bafana Bafana as opposed to one person. Mama Joy is Arukhani, she really gets the crowd going, and it's fun seeing her on screen, you know, being a super fan and all of those kinds of things. But Mama Joy, at least, you know, I don't know, Mr. P, talk to me.
The thing is, I'm a bit confused, right? Because the funding is not coming from her. So let's just imagine a trip to the US and back is 100,000. So the department will go ahead and fund that entire trip. So what's the issue here? Are they saying that, or is this suggesting that Mama Joy wants 800,000 to go to the US and come back, or they funded her for 800,000 the previous year for all her trips? Because if it is 100K, then it's fine. Take 8 other people. I don't think she minds. I don't think Mama Joy is the problem here.
You think the government itself is where the problem lies?
Yeah, because if a trip will cost 100K, then if your budget is 2 million, then it means 20 people are going to the FIFA World Cup. So she's not the one that should be questioned, in my opinion.
I mean, also they try to make the requirements and the criteria of people who are super fans, because you need to, you know, match a certain criteria for you to become a super fan. They're like, okay, you need to attend matches each and every time, and I don't think a lot of people have that time. You know, people have lives out there. So Mama Joy is just that one powerful, passionate supporter. So what they're trying to say is for this big event, I think they should just put it out there to say, for this big event, I don't think we should only fund a super fan, but we should fund other fans who also want to go and support Bafana Bafana. And then other coming tournaments, whether South Africa is traveling to Peru for a friendly, then you can do whatever that you want. But for now, I think they're also trying to hide that they, you know, give Mama Joy a lot of money so that they can take for themselves, right? So this is also, it's tricky. It's tricky because when it comes to super fans, the Department of Sports and Arts and Culture, they always try to talk about, you know, the grassroots of supporting and bringing the sports alive. Even in athletics, we saw with Banyana the saga where the money was lost. You know, they didn't even get their bonuses. A lot of players came back after the World Cup to attend interviews and spoke about how the money was not given to them. So it's like, if we have a lot of people, if I have 20 or to 70 Mama Joys, we are not going to distribute this money accordingly, right? And they know that this budget is a lot. So I understand that this has a lot of implications, but they're trying to solve it because it's the World Cup and it does not look good for a national team to qualify for World Cup and not have fans. So I think that's what they're fighting for. They're fighting for people to go and watch. And now US is making it impossible for people in South Africa to go and watch. Because for you to travel, they were looking, when they broke down the budget that you need to have to be in the US to watch the World Cup. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's very expensive. It's very expensive, right? But let's bring it back to us right here with the 800,000. So let's take out the multiple countries. If you are given the money, would you take the money and spend it, make bold experiences, or try to make changes in other people's lives by supporting other people? And
you mean in general or in reference to the sport itself? Or
in general. Let's say in general, yeah.
800,000.
Yeah, and support people more harshly.
To do what? Support them to do
you're
what?
Giving back.
Give back what?
You are the mist.
And so
give back to the community.
And so I'm kidding. Here's the thing. It's and I've been exploring this over the past couple of years, just with myself, and observing how people, human behavior in general.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is, the honest truth is that there are quite a few people in society. We're living with them in our communities who are very well off, nicely well off.
Yeah.
Very well off. But the question is, is it your responsibility to give back to people?
Yeah.
Or to the needy, or to those who are in not so greatest of conditions in their lives?
Give back.
Is it your responsibility? And it lies between the lines of, are you considering your own things first, and your immediate family? Or are you trying to be this good person in society who helps other people other than themselves?
Yeah.
And it's a very tricky situation where 2 years ago, I was in town coming from work, and I passed this lady. But something hit me, man. I don't have money, guys. I don't have money. I'm a broke boy. I don't have money. But something hit me. And it hit me in the not so greatest of ways. And I turned back. I was walking towards Bree to catch a taxi at Lamotobsanville. I turned back. Hi, how's it going? Good. Please don't take it in a bad way. I don't have anything. I really don't. But here's something, at least for a loaf of bread. And this lady was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But I'm okay. But it hit me, like I felt, no, guys, like...
For the fact that she said okay.
No, for the fact that I passed and I felt like...
Yeah.
Those people who will ask you for help.
And
then you pass and you say you don't have Agnanex, but you do have that extra 10 rands, or that extra 20 rands or 15 rands or whatever. Or just coins floating in your wallet or in your bag or whatever the case. And it started hitting me. From then, questioning, should I not? Are these people genuine? Because I see they're not.
Yes.
Guys, there's this guy, I'll never forget that guy. To this day, I still meet him. Momo chicken licking. He did that after a while. And he's forgotten me, So you question, is this person genuine? Is like, is it my responsibility? Why am I the one who's supposed to give back to society?
You by example.
What example? who am I giving examples to?
Back.
To who? But
I mean, there's kids who are like,
and so
you didn't give the guy money.
What? How do you know that I have money? So it's those kinds of things, Mr. Moss. Those kinds of things. But if I don't think 800 is enough for me to be able to give back the way I would want.
Yeah, it's true, guys. It's not for everyone.
Yeah, no.
It's not for everyone.
But what I do know about myself is that I'm not a selfish person.
Yeah.
Where I am able to help, I do and I will and would.
Yeah.
I would. Where I would be able to help, I absolutely, with no hesitation whatsoever, I would give back. Because even when I know more, walking past in the stadium, there's those guys who sleep there more. There's guys more in Moma Center who's like, there's quite a few things. And then there's homes around Moeketsi. There's families, Mr. P, that that are not so great that we gave back to during December holidays, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Stint, man, who helped us with the food parcels, right? So where I would be able to, I absolutely would. Completely, with no hesitation, no second guessing it, I would. But I don't think 800,000 is enough for me to give back the way that I would want, because I already have quite a few things in my own life that I want to take care of. I have people who I know I would want to help now in my life now, before even considering going outside of my own circles or my own surroundings, But yeah, man, with no hesitation, if I'm able to buy groceries for a certain family, or help someone like get hoodies and tracksuits and blankets and whatever, 800,000 is quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I absolutely would, man. Yeah.
For me, there's something that I have noticed and I've come across with my personal experience. And I'm not trying to, put it in a bad way or whatever way. But when I have money, I don't come across people who beg. I don't come across situations where people, are asking for money, or I can put a hand. Understand? So I think maybe it speaks to say, Donna, you're not that person. That money is for you. Just blow the money for yourself. But when I don't have money, that's when I see the situations of people begging in the street. Because if I have 800,000, guys, I would never even add hope for KFC. I won't add hope, guys.
I would say 2 rand. Can you add 2 rand?
No, guys. I won't add hope.
Okay.
Because that's personally me. Like, this money, it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. I can't be Bill Gates. I'm not that person. Kibuledi Foundation and now the soup kitchen. I'm not that person. Even if I have 800,000, I'm going to be on the line with the people who go soup kitchening.
Come on, Ponyons. Oja Wimpy. We used to call it Wimpy in high school in my day. Go Princess High. Yeah. Mal Ponyon.
But here's the thing, boy. Here's the thing. So there was this podcast, like it's a debate, where one of the questions that was put forward is, do you think billionaires should donate some of their wealth? And people were like, yeah, they should. So there's this element of should.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you do have 800K or even less, doesn't matter. But let's say grand, the question is, but you should donate. You should give.
Yeah.
And I've seen how other people speak on other people's money.
Yes.
Why banganika abantu?
And I surely
You're a trillionaire,
So-
a billionaire.
So
Give people money.
why?
You understand? Because you have a lot of money. Some of us, you don't have money. And
so-
people feel like the money that you have is supposed to be our money.
Yeah, that's
Because
how
you
they
took
feel.
our share.
What?
You took all the money in the world that is supposed
But speaking of shares, in Robert Kiyosaki's book, Uti, if they were to divide the world's money equally amongst everyone, and let's just imagine everyone gets 2,000 rand. Ati, in a couple of years, the world will be where it is right now. Because song is calling 2,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then the wealth will move towards the ones that have the knowledge.
Yes.
Right?
And the know-how.
And the know-how. So I think if you really want to give back, write a book. No, I'm giving back, guys. Here's knowledge.
Yeah.
But obviously, not a lot of people will receive it that well.
Absolutely.
Very interesting. Some of the perspectives, of course, that we have right here. They say some people believe impact is about scale. The more people you reach, the better. Others argue symbolism matters. One visible moment can inspire millions watching from the outside. Studies around budgeting and behavioral economics often show that people feel more satisfied when money is used to benefit groups rather than individuals, even if the individual spend is bigger. Yet in real life, we still love a big moment, that once-off trip, the dream purchase, that we did it memory, right? So the question still stands that yes or no, one person or a big budget. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is value for money when spending public or shared funds? If it were your 800k, would you go big on one unforgettable experience? Spread it across many people, mix it, and of course, one highlight plus smaller wins. What is the best way you've ever stretched a tight budget? That is the question that we are asking you this morning.
What would you do, though? Let me ask you.
What do I do?
What would you do? 800,000.
800,000. Yeah. Guys, I'm still young.
Notification.
I'm still young and kind of what's this word?
Naive.
I'm young and naive, right? I need to have certain experiences. I need to.
And dumb,
yes.
I'm young, naive, and dumb.
I'm young, naive, and dumb. Guys.
Okay.
So I would misuse the money, honestly. Because I don't think I'm in that stage or phase in life where I'm thinking, retirement, annuity, investment. I want to spend the money on some of the things that I've always wanted.
Like what? What would be like
experiences? Traveling to European countries. That's
800,000.
Yeah,
that's too little.
I would find ways, honestly.
That's too little. You would probably do one.
I would find ways.
You'd probably do one or maybe two if you're lucky.
Yeah, like even if it's one, I'm going to sit down to say, okay, how much is going to cost me to go to Portugal? How much is it going to cost me to go to Spain? Understand? If it's 200,000, then 200,000.
That's just no.
Yeah, I would spend 200,000 on traveling only. I would, honestly.
Yeah, so speaking of that, I've prepared a game. It's about the FIFA World Cup. So it's 3 trivia questions each.
Okay.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
No, go first. You're well first.
Let me go first, man.
Okay, so we're looking at the past FIFA World Cups. So 6 questions, 3 each. So the first one, Mo, is which country won the 2022 FIFA World Cup? Is it A, France, B, Argentina, or C, Brazil?
So the 2022 World Cup was hosted in Qatar, and the final was between France and Argentina won in 2022.
And that is correct. All right, moving on to you, Mist. Which country hosted the 2018 FIFA World Cup?
The 2018.
Is it A, Russia, B, Germany, or C, Korea, Japan?
Ooh, 2018.
It's
No, Germany. 2014 was won by Germany, but 2018 was hosted by Germany, I think.
No, sir. That is incorrect.
Was it Japan?
Russia.
Yeah.
It was hosted in Russia.
Yeah.
The 2018
World Cup was hosted.
Remember all the Kremlin, Yonke, into the nice, colorful buildings, the themes they had.
Okay.
Yeah, before Russia was Russia. Yeah. Moving on to you, Mo. Which country won the 2014 FIFA World Cup? Is it A, Germany, B, Argentina, or C, Spain?
2014 World Cup was hosted in Brazil, and it was the first time Germany... No, it was not the first time. I think it was... Yeah, I don't know how many times, but Germany won, and Mario Götze scored the goal. So it was Germany.
It was Germany,
Yeah,
absolutely.
That I know. 2014 was Germany. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then, Mist, let's have you redeem yourself. Which country hosted the 2010 FIFA World Cup? Is it A, France?
It was France.
Is it B, Italy? Or C, South Africa?
Come on, man. When Simpiwe Chabalala scored the opening goal, arguably the greatest World Cup in history, arguably, because there's this guy who came and said, Rooney. It was Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney recently came on social media and was like, no, the games in South Africa were not so great. People did not support. The Vuvuzelas were making noise, and people came.
What do you expect?
People came for him on the comment section. What are you saying? Football lovers around the world, about 80% of football lovers and followers and supporters argue and say that the 2010 World Cup in South Africa was arguably one of the best in history. From arriving before the actual games, if you were a tourist or someone coming to watch and you arrived a couple of days or like a week before, just the streets were alive and feeling vibrant. The colors, the paintings on the walls, on the actual streets, literally.
It is here.
Philip, it is here. Zanganangana, waka waka, Shakira, and they don't call her freshly crowned. Her name. They don't call it. They don't call. But it's a freshly crowned. Freshly crowned. No Shakira. Zangananga. So that's South Africa, my brother.
Awesome. You know, some people don't know that.
That South Africa hosted the 2020 World Cup.
Yeah.
Yo, it's very interesting. Or like South Africans or people outside of South Africa, they don't know that.
South Africans.
No, maybe kids who were younger at the time. Maybe.
Guys, okay, but
telling me that Mike doesn't know that.
Damn, Brazil. Right? Anyway, last two questions. Which country won the 2006 FIFA World Cup? Is it France, Italy, or Portugal?
Oh, 2006, I was 6 years.
2006, I remember.
That's exactly 20 years ago.
That's crazy, guys.
Ooh, 2006.
Yeah.
I think between Italy and what's another? What are other two options?
France, Italy, or Portugal?
It can never be Portugal. Portugal has never won FIFA World Cup. France has, but it was the 20. I forgot, but Italy. I'm gonna go with Italy. Fabio
And Italy is the correct answer. Yep. All right, 3 out of 3, Mo. Good one. And then, Miss, the last one is which countries with an S co-hosted the 2002 FIFA World Cup? Which countries co-hosted the 2002 FIFA World Cup? Is it South Korea and Japan? Is it B, Spain and Portugal, or C, USA and Mexico?
Yo?
Yeah, that should be the easy.
I don't know, man. I don't follow soccer like that. Yeah. It can't be USA and Mexico.
Because?
USA is hosting now with these other countries. Yeah. Canada.
The Americas.
The Americas. Yeah. Central America and all of those things. So option C is out. You said Japan and South Korea, ne?
Yep.
And then the other option is?
Spain and Portugal in 2002.
2002. Yo, guys, I was 2 years back. I'm just thinking. I don't know, man. South Korea and Japan. I'll go with A. I don't know. I'll go with A.
That's awesome.
That's correct.
Korea, Japan.
Okay.
Right, yeah, no. I remember playing it on FIFA, the game itself.
Okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, 2 out of 3 missed, and that's it, guys. Thank you.
Yep. Shout out to me there. Shout out to me. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, man. Clap. Yep, that's what we have. It is 6 minutes past 9. So before we go to the break, some comments came through right there from Miss Q Rams saying, "Morning Vooka team, blessed Wednesday to you. Hashtag Sifugile, hashtag Vooka breakfast show."
Hello, Miss Q Rams. Hello, Miss Q Rams. How's it going? Nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you. So what we're going to do right now is take a short break, and then when I come back, I'll give you some of your news recap on some of the news headlines that you missed when we began the show.
So dangerous, how you played enough, don't be straight enough, don't be waking up. Fine girl, she want me, give her my love, only, till my love, she want me, she do me that, she do me. Fine girl, she want me, give her my love, only, till my love, she want me, she do me that, she do me. Delilah, why you wanna break me so? 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 chance. Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me? Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me? Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. On me. Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me?
It's exactly 9 minutes past 9, and these are your news recap for this morning. Starting off with your first headline: IEC and MK party clash over voter rigging claims. IEC and MK party clash over. The IEC and the MK party held a tense meeting in KwaZulu-Natal ahead of the 2026 local government election. The MK party raised allegation of voters rigging, while the IEC rejected the claims and defended the credibility of South Africa's electoral processes. The MK party insists there were electoral irregularities in past elections, says it will pursue legal options. The IEC maintains that elections are free and fair and says it is engaging all parties to strengthen trust in electoral system. What's next is further engagement between the IEC and political parties expected as preparation for the 2026 elections continue. The MK party may pursue court action while the IEC continues voter education and stakeholder consultation nationwide. On your next news recap, severe weather has forced schools in the Eden and the Central Karoo district of the Western Cape to close for 2 days. Authorities say the decision was taken to protect learners and staff as heavy rain and dangerous conditions affected the region. Learners, parents and teachers were advised to stay home due to safety risk linked to flooding and poor road conditions. Education officials say updates will be shared through schools and local authorities as the situation develops. What's next? The schools are expected to reopen once weather conditions improve and safety assessments are completed. Authorities will continue monitoring the situation and may extend closures if severe weather persists. On your last news recap, South Africa will pay more for petrol and diesel starting from today following the latest fuel price adjustment. The increase adds pressure to household budgets and transport costs, affecting commuters and business alike. Fuel price hikes are influenced by global oil prices and exchange rates movements. Higher fuel costs often lead to increased transport and food prices, impacting the cost of living. What's next is drivers are encouraged to plan fuel usage carefully as price volatility continues. Further adjustments will depend on global market conditions and currency performance in the coming months. That's all we have for your news recap. If you want to share your thoughts, you can quickly head on to our YouTube and use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send us your voice note on 060-493-3226.
Back to music on the underground. If it's a hit,
Oh my God!
we'll play it on the underground.
Brothers and sisters!
Check this out.
High definition radio. The underground.
Shall we proceed?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Emotional trauma with a prima donna, gasping when she see the commas, laughing to conceal the monsters. I feel like Kanye when he lost his Donda. When my father left me, you were there to heal the pain I conquered. I never pay you back for what that meant to me. Some scars just fade physically, but never leave mentally. It's where people spiritually connected turn to enemies, and memories turn to villain origin accessories. And I'm the bad guy yet again. Spent so much time trying to find who the victim is. It's probably both of us, but neither one is giving in. So here we go again, throwing punches at each other's ribs. Gunshots sting like a buckshot. The pain hits deep, it's like my heart becomes a blood clot. Love dots, you're unblocked. Just to get this message, hope you get it on your bus stop. And then the bus crash, your true intentions unmasked. It should have been a fairy tale ending, but you uncast. I know it hurts bad, but you know you deserve that. We'll never have the life we once had. Hey. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Hey. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I wish my brain had a hard drive that I could reset. Wish I made the right decisions, but it's hard to reject. Moving on, but shit, you got me on both sides of the fence. Left your mark forever, that's without a scar on the flesh. Wish that I was sick and didn't hit the bar when we met. And spent my money time with you just to be in this debt. See you happy somewhere else while I've been filled with regret. Try to find someone to blame, but it's just cause and effect. Hey. I thought that was the truth, cause nothing lasts forever, that's except for me and you. Young and unaware of all the shit that we would do. Try to make it out alive, but didn't make it through. Your parents probably hate me, but my mom still always asks if we're getting back together, even though it ended bad. Forward thinking, haunted by the habits of my past. Precious moments with you, girl, you even met my dad. And any girl after you won't ever have the pleasure. So I guess it's part of why it's hard for me to ease the pressure. So many years, so many times I can't remember. Fear I'll lose them all forever. Hey, yeah. Emotional trauma with a prima donna.
Emotional trauma with the prima donna. Hey, emotional trauma with the prima donna. Hey, you still hang out with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast. We're giving you great music by Nick Caution saying emotional trauma with a prima donna. Right here on the Vooka Breakfast shows on Wednesdays where balance is found. On the Vooka Breakfast show on Wednesdays, this is where balance is found, and we're trying to find the midweek equilibrium. But look, there's another thing happening. Very exciting thing is taking place out there in Durban, and of course I can't forget everyone who's hanging out with us right there on the underground airwaves. Or on the Durban airwaves, rather, get that underground. On the Durban airwaves, underground radio, DBN, stand up. Hi, how are you guys doing, man? Would love to hear from you. Continue using the number 0604933226. So this coming weekend will be all about mothers. Specifically on Sunday, we will be celebrating Mother's Day, right? And we will be giving a huge shout out to every mother out there. That happy Mother's Day, because mothers make the world go around. And so with that being said, the Vooka Breakfast Show, working together with Underground Radio, but specifically with the Mzansi Mama, right? So Durban, are you ready? The Mzansi Mama scavenger hunt is on from May the 1st to the 11th. Affirmation cards will be hidden across the city, each one reminding us that moms are superheroes. Find a card, snap a pic, and share it online. Tag the Mzansi Mama Facebook page, where you can also find daily clues and guaranteed spoils. Brought to you by Mzansi Mama, spreading kindness and celebrating the women who keep our world turning. So if you're out there in Durban and you're a Durbanite, be on the lookout for the cards, the affirmation cards specifically, that will be hidden across Durban, all right? And you can also head on to the Mzansi Mama Facebook page, where you can get the clues as to where these cards will be hidden, and you are guaranteed to get some great spoils. I want to hear from you if you have gone to the page, or if you know someone who has found a clue, or who has found one of the affirmation cards that are hidden across the city of Durban. Exciting times for this year's celebration of moms. I went blank there for a second. You know that? You know that feeling. For this year's Mother's Day celebration, man.
Sugar
So
mama.
yeah, I will. If you had a sugar mama, would you give her a Happy Mother's Day card?
Yo, imagine Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, Happy Mother's Day. Our motswadi, our mama.
Guys, things that you do out there.
Very, very cool stuff. So on a day-to-day basis, you know that we always try to highlight very interesting things that have taken place in and around the world, right? And today is no exception whatsoever, as I get this going right there. Today we're celebrating the 126th day. That's funny. It's the 6th and it's the 126th day of the year, in the year of 2026. And we're remaining with 239 days, only 34 weeks and 1 day that are remaining until we say goodbye 2026 and hello 2027. But with that also in mind, we're also celebrating International Diet Day.
Wow.
International Diet Day. Have you ever taken a diet?
diet.
Have you gone on a diet before?
No, this one is no diet.
Oh, international no diet.
Ahlala ama diet,
Have you taken a diet? Have you gone on a diet before?
I've gone on a diet, I think, for 2 days.
That's not a
It's
diet.
difficult, guys.
That's not a diet.
I tried. I mean, I started, and then it lasted for 2 days.
2 days. Okay. What were you refraining from eating?
Sugar.
Okay.
Sweet things.
Okay.
Which, junk food also, because I bought myself lettuce with some cucumbers because I wanted to, I wanted to eat salad like each and every day. But you guys, salad ya
Yes. What do you expect? It's greens. Greens do that too.
Surprisingly, so the second day I ate the salad in the afternoon, and then I went to buy a quarter. I honestly, personally, I can't. Like this thing,
that's funny. No, what do you expect? Greens do that to you, man. Greens will. I get the point here is for you not to intake calories and carbohydrates and all of those.
So growing up, because like I went on a very strict diet, because what also helped me is because I was playing soccer and I will go to training each and every day, right? So I would go to an extreme of not eating some days, but the problem became that one, I felt like it changes your normal and regular diet. Even if you eat healthy food, you end up vomiting, because now your
system is not used to that. It's regulating to it.
Even my stomach becomes smaller now, and I'm like, guys, I can't go through this, guys.
It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. So we're celebrating International No Diet Day, observed annually on the 6th of May. But it was started back in 1992 by a British feminist, Mary Evans Young, right? And the purpose of this was to promote body acceptance, challenge diet culture, and raise awareness about eating disorders. Very, very interesting stuff. So the body positivity campaigns is how it was marked, and it was for purposes of educational talks and also social media reflection, a global reminder to prioritize health, acceptance, and self-worth over diet culture. Very, very interesting stuff. Mr. B, how about you? Talk to me. Diet. I know last year you went on you were training.
One meal,
trying to eat like once or twice a day.
One loaf, one family.
I know, hi man. And we are here with the bread. I mean, I know Nomfundo last year when she started working with us, she was on like a 12-hour thing where
intermittent fasting.
Yeah. Talk to me.
So it's something that I've stopped, but I do eat less.
Okay.
It's just that before I was more conscious of
it.
Okay, I'm having one meal. Yes, but I think maybe I haven't stopped because it's probably still one meal a day. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not paying attention
to that.
Yeah, but you can have snacks in between lapona lapa, but in terms of a big meal, it's once a day.
Have you gone on a diet before? No.
I haven't, but one thing I am planning is a 3-day no meal, just water, like a water fast. But I want to, because here's the thing, Mo, with the greens that you mentioned. As Mist has said, Uguti, it's the body regulating and getting rid of toxins.
Sure.
So you will feel like you're getting a headache, you will feel like dizzy, and all of that. But that's just the body cleaning itself. So there was an analogy that was done online where if you're looking at cleaning out your system, it's similar to a factory where before you can, start improving the processes of how things are done in a factory, you would first have to shut down the factory, like close it. And then after closing it, let the workers and staff focus on cleaning it.
Yes.
And then once that's done, you can then open shop again.
Yeah. Like what we did at the beginning of the year, taking out everything.
Take out everything.
And then you bring in nice proper stuff, right?
Nice analogy, I like that.
Yeah, so it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
More. But I've never gone on a diet. I've always been fortunate enough that I can eat whatever, whenever, and I don't really gain weight. Very recently.
But either way, you don't eat.
I do actually eat banana. It's just that lime 17 when we were here at studio, we don't. I don't eat it.
So Laisha Kai.
I think there's more control as to how much I can eat
here
when I'm at home. When I'm at home or by myself. But when I'm with other people, I'm considerate. When I can't eat alone, I'm not eating alone. And so, especially if we're the way we do it, we have shared meals. I try to regulate, so that we get more or less an equal share. But when I'm alone, Chief, I have times where I visit boxer, cash up. But the reason that I've never gone on a diet is I'm fortunate enough to have a smaller body, and my metabolism runs at a higher rate than most people. So I don't mind having a meal at like 3 in the morning.
You don't even need to work out.
I don't. I've never had to. Like, no. I don't have, I'm fortunate enough. But I am planning on maintaining this even in my later years. Because I've seen guys who grew up having a smaller body like myself and then later grew up to let themselves go. Right?
It's not taking care.
Is it not beer?
No, not necessarily. Not always. Not in all situations. But yeah, man. Anyway, so no international no diet today. Would love to find out if you are someone who observes this day. The other thing that is being celebrated today is Happy National Nurses Day.
Wow.
Happy National Nurses Day. This one I remember specifically. There's a broadcaster who's a comedian. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Right?
Yeah.
On this one year on the air, he was like, Mapamanes. I'm a nurse in South Africa. And then he makes the joke, nurse! A nurse! Nurse! It's funny how our nurses treat some patients, man, especially in public hospitals and public clinics. So Happy National Nurses Day is observed annually or every year on the 6th of May, and it honors the nurses for their vital role in healthcare systems worldwide. Right? It marks the start of International Nurses Week, ending on the 12th of May. Very, very interesting stuff.
A question was asked that why nurses are rude.
I'm sorry, there's someone who's celebrating their birthday today. We know her. That lady who's being asked, she looks like her. Guys, not in a bad way. Do they not look alike? They do, right? And then she kills me. So, that lady from set. You remember we met them? I get it. The set ladies, man. So I was like, why are nurses rude?
I wish everyone could see what we're talking about.
Why are nurses rude? It was as if she's processing. What are you asking me? But it's a valid question. It really is a valid question. Especially I have a friend whose younger sister is a nurse.
Okay.
Like maternity ward. I have friends who are mothers, right? And they'll tell you they really don't care. Not in a bad way, but they're not concerned.
About patients.
When I know your opinion on or when you're a guy and you have to maybe undress in front of a nurse. I remember when I got sick and I went to the hospital. That lady eventually I won her over, but I was going to take an EKG or an ECG, right? So I walk the doctor walks with me, ushers me to the door, and then she's like, no, get in here, do your EKG, and then you'll come back to me after you're done. So we'll show you the video now of what we're talking about when we say. So this lady, she was I don't know, she was just none of us snacks and for no reason, but I was like, no, I walked out of there eventually, her wanting to give me her daughter's number. But this is the video that we're talking about. Why nurse is rude? No, please start it all over, Mr. P. I want the reaction at the beginning.
The full video.
Yeah.
You never know where the question was.
Oh, where the question was asked. Yeah. But there's
why
Nurses Road.
But yeah, I mean, we're celebrating nurses
today, and it also marks the start of International Nurses Week, which is ending on Tuesday.
Yeah,
on Tuesday the 12th of May. Very, very interesting stuff, right? And like I mentioned, a few birthdays that are being celebrated today. One of them being Kagiso Lidiga, a South African comedian who's turning 48 years today, right? Born in 1978 in Pretoria. He's an actor, a comedian, a writer, and also a director. He's the creator of Queen Sono, Changing Feelings, and the PMS show, the Pure Monate show. Man, do you know Pure Monate? I know you were in your young age.
He was 2 years old.
Nah, Pure Monate, no. Pure Monate was 2004,
7,
6.
yeah.
6, yeah. You were about 5 or 6 years back then. And he is also a leading voice in modern South African comedy and film. A trailblazer shaping South African storytelling on a global platform. Very, very interesting stuff. The other birthday that is being celebrated today is Ahmad Hassim, turning 44 years, born in 1982 in Cape Town, South Africa. He is a Paralympic swimmer, a gold medalist at the Beijing 2008 Paralympics, and one of South Africa's most decorated Paralympics, right? Or Paralympians. Sometimes, what are you laughing at? What's up?
It's the last birthday, man.
Oh. But guys, the things that happen behind the scenes. I saw it on my phone and not here. But anyway, and then the other birthday is not the last one. The other birthday that is being celebrated is George Clooney, famous American actor, man. He's 65 years today. Was born in 1961 in Lexington, Kentucky, USA. He's an actor and a filmmaker, famous for the Ocean's trilogy, for Syriana and ER. I think there are other movies that are slightly more famous than these ones. He's won 2 Academy Awards, George Clooney, and he's a global film icon and humanitarian, a world-renowned actor with lasting influence on film and activism, man. Very, very cool stuff. And then the last birthday that we have here is none other than Unolthando Nondalana from Share Online. Was born in 1993. Unolthando was born in Lexington.
That's what I'm like.
No, Tando, you are USA.
Wow.
So Tando is the station manager at Share Online and celebrating her birthday today, turning 33. No Tando Mtala, and uplifting practitioners in the arts space. So she's very, very big about up and coming art practitioners, as she calls them. And studied film and television and worked at the SABC. Sits on the board of the National Arts Education Authority. Man. Very, very, very cool stuff. So if there's anyone else that you know who is celebrating their birthdays, or who might be celebrating their birthdays in the next coming days, from us as the Vooka Nation, as the Vooka team, as the Vooka Breakfast Show, and of course as Blinko Network, we would love to say happy birthday!
Woohoo! Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray! Very, 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 very cool stuff, man. So with that being said, we've been talking for quite some time. What I want us to do is very quickly go around, grab a cup of coffee, a hot cup of tea, and you and I will see each other right after this as we pay our bills.
So easy for me to say what
you always know that each and every morning we just do a quick checkup on the social media street and check what is trending. And as of right now, what is currently trending is that Cameron Diaz embraces motherhood again, welcoming baby Notas at 53 years of age. Cameron Diaz and her husband, musician Benji Maiden, have welcomed their third child together. The baby, a boy named Notas, was announced publicly via a heartfelt social media post. Diaz, now 53 years of age, is once again celebrating motherhood while keeping her family life largely private. This is Cameron Diaz and Benji Maiden's third child. The baby's name is Notos, as mentioned, and the couple shared the news themselves. Diaz, who is 53 and has previously spoken about prioritizing family over the public life. So Cameron Diaz and Benji, who married in 2015, are known for keeping their children out of the public eye. They are already parents to two older children and rarely share family details, choosing privacy over publicity. What's next is the couple are expected to continue maintaining a low profile around their children. Public updates are likely to remain limited, with the focus staying on family and personal life rather than media appearances. We have seen what happens when idols or people who are prominent in the industry, when they expose their kids to their life out there.
Yeah.
We have seen what happens most of the time.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, congratulations to them.
Cameron Diaz.
Wow.
I mean, she did step out
a
couple of years ago. She said she is leaving the industry. She stepped away from acting and wasn't taking jobs anymore. And I was sort of disappointed because I like Cameron Diaz. I'm a fan.
She's good.
Most of her movies, man.
She's good.
If not all of them are great. I mean, Charlie's Angels, The Mask. The most recent one that I know of that she did with Jamie Foxx, I forget the name, but they are parents they are a couple who became parents and walked away from it's on Netflix and walked away from the spy game. They were spies. Man. So I was surprised and I was happy. I was glad actually when that movie came out. With Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is amazing as well. Obviously. So man. So wow, a mother at 53. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's sheesh.
Possible.
I mean, in 20 years she's gonna be 73 when Notas is 20
years.
That's crazy.
She's going to be 73.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's
but
crazy.
I think she's taking good care of herself.
Nah, absolutely.
More than anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're not going to be, DK lady from Soweto and say it's possible. You're smoking and expecting to have kids
Why
at the
DK
age
lady?
of 63.
What if there's someone who's watching and Libitso la DK lady?
I mean,
or their mother is DK lady?
That means the message is directed to her. So DK lady, don't do that. Like, you need to take good care of yourself, guys. If you want to have kids above the age of 30, like, you need to extremely take good care of yourself. And it does not only apply to women, also to guys. If you want to have good, healthy kids, you need to stop drinking alcohol.
For those who drink, I mean, it doesn't apply.
For those who drink, man, we are all about awareness here. We are raising awareness for people to live a healthy life. But congratulations, man, to Cameron Diaz and Benji for their third child.
Yeah.
Right? Speaking of taking care of yourself and living a healthy life, we asked the question when we opened the show that are we worried right now in terms of the virus that has been, announced, and it's called the HantaVirus, right? And once again, let me read what is this virus. So HantaVirus is a rare but serious virus that can cause severe lung or kidney disease in humans. It's not new and has been around for decades, but recent deaths linked to a cruise ship brought it back into the spotlight. And I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, Aaron Motsoaledi came through and did a media brief, spoke to the audience, to the people of South Africa to say, guys, this is something that we need to take,
seriously.
More seriously. Take seriously, because we saw what happened in 2019 when we tried to
when we ignored
COVID-19 and we found ourselves in a total country lockdown, right?
Isn't this a same storyline but different characters.
Yes, it is.
Because even with COVID, like someone brought it, and now it's in country.
Yeah.
Nalana, someone on a cruise came with it. It's the same thing. It's just a different timeline. But in day one, man.
This is actually this is actually, as now that you just mentioned it, I remember growing up with HIV and AIDS. I don't know about you, Mo, because in the early 2000s,
you grew up with HIV and AIDS. Okay.
Nkosi Johnson. Are you Nkosi Johnson?
Do you take PrEP, Mo? Do you take PrEP?
Yeah.
So growing up, AIDS was Mr. P, you would know, man. HIV and AIDS was a thing, Mo. It was like a thing.
HIV/AIDS seems mild, ne?
Now
but mabayibeka ngaleso sikhathi bathi ini phamukati. You knew what you are going.
Phamukati. Konje kasizolukini.
Isifo sokawulwa.
Phamukati. Like to an extent, Mo, to an extent that there were certain towns, if you were driving into the town, there'd be boards. You remember that, Mr. B? I don't know if you saw that. There'd be boards to warn citizens or individuals of society.
Wait.
No, honestly.
Wait. So you're driving into a town.
Yes.
And then there's a billboard. It warns you in this town. That's wrong.
Guys, okay.
That's so wrong.
Maybe you're wrong, guys. For those who remember that, I know I'm young, but I'm not that young, right? For those who are watching, Queen, I think you might be watching, and anyone else who's watching, guys, and if you are old enough to remember this, or maybe Keshapake Mandela effect, guys. I remember there was a time in South Africa, not everywhere, obviously, because it wasn't prominent in every major city or in all these towns and cities of South Africa. But there was a time more, but it was a huge deal. Yeah. It was a huge deal back then.
Yeah.
But growing up, we were told, or from time to time it would be uttered, Mr. B. And it's funny that this one also came by shape, right? There would be things being said like,
monkey.
Would you get what I'm trying to say? And later, then we also learned that some of these diseases and these viruses are a ploy to try and reduce the number of the population.
Yeah.
Fact, with the HIV, it was engineered.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not Guti like was it a chimp or a monkey?
Yes.
Yeah, because someone slept with a primate,
yes.
And then that's how HIV came about.
Yes.
And then later it was revealed, this was engineered inside a lab. Yeah. And the same is true with the coronavirus. Because it's Juan. Someone ate whatever and Nalana, same thing. It's the same story, man. A rat here. Yeah. Hunter.
So we were those are some of the things we were told, Mo. So it's funny that literally it was on a ship. Someone was aboard on a ship and that's how it got to South Africa. So should we be worried? I think so. I think we should really be worried, and like I mentioned earlier, take precautionary measures, because guys,
I also feel like when it comes to the symptoms, I feel like, if they are putting out a play out there, I feel like they're being lazy, man, with the symptoms, because the symptoms of these viruses, like, they're more or less the same, man.
You cough, you sweat,
like every time when you have fever, like
winter. And funny enough, winter. Remember even in March, in February,
the virus spreads more faster.
No one wants to go out when it's cold. So that the businesses are on. I promise you, I'm sorry, man. You can't. Some of these conspiracy theories are too coincidental. They're too coincidental. Like body symptoms, like you just mentioned, it's just too coincidental. No, man.
So one expects, one said during COVID-19.
Yes.
So because they mentioned fever, so now a lot of people panicked because they had fever. And what happened is they went on and they went to, overcrowd the hospitals because they were in panic. And the more they overcrowd the hospitals, that's where the virus caught. It spread it more then. And then you would get there, lining, and you get the virus from someone who is next to you. Immediately when the doctor checks you, Bara, you are sleepy. We are quarantining you.
Where's the quarantizer? I'm sorry. Guys, quarantizer. Where's the quarantizer? You know people, guys. Mr. B, talk to me.
Sorry, guys. I lost my train of thought.
Quarantizer. They want to quarantize us.
So that's what happened, and I think they're also trying to find ways, because one thing, it's not easy to spread a virus, right? Because if you just go around spreading a virus or spraying people with a spray, it's easy to detect or there's something happening. So let's put up an act and let's make it as something normal. Someone had the virus at the hospital and it spread throughout. Now we have the COVID-19. And then they will only just take a few people, and then those who have the virus, they release them to go spread it in the townships. And then that's where it catches fire, right? So I also feel like with this one, they're also trying to, come up with ways, to spread it, because right here we do have the symptoms and how it is spread, right? So the symptoms start like flu, right? Then can worsen quickly. Fever and fatigue. Headache, fever and fatigue. It's winter, you are going to get fever, fatigue, you're going to work every day, you're going to get tired. Then you start panicking. Because I'm tired, you think you have HantaVirus. Headache and muscle aches, nausea, vomiting, and stomach pain. Severe cases are coughing, shortness of breath, just like COVID-19, fluid in the lungs, kidney failure. Fatality rates can be high once symptoms become severe, right? So how it's spread is the main route, contact with infected rodents, especially their urine, droppings or saliva. And this usually happens when contaminated dust is inhaled. For example, while cleaning. We know that the rodents, they play around here, and then they will just urinate anywhere or leave their deuces everywhere. The next thing, where they left their deuces, when you inhale, they leave pallets.
Pallets, that's funny.
Right, but they say this one is not easily spread between humans, unlike COVID-19, which is something that is positive, right? However, very rare human-to-human spread may occur. That's how they start, between close contact. So we must, what is the social
distance?
Social distance. I want to show something here. This is, show Mr. Big, go for it, sorry, brother.
No, social distance, go on.
Yeah, so I want to show something. You'll put it up on the screen now. And this is the level of, I don't want to say ignorance, but just the level of lack of precaution.
Yeah.
On misinformation and disinformation.
Yeah.
Right. On some individuals, on some individuals' part in our country. But yeah, we'll see. We'll show you the video now, man. But these are some of the things that we go through, and I really don't know. There we go. So I'm really not sure as to what to make of what to make of it, man.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do just as individuals in society is just be cautious.
Yeah.
Just be cautious. NGI there on your side.
Oh. Okay.
Just be cautious and take precautionary measures. So because you never know. And like you said, back in 2019, we took it lightly. I'm one of those people who was like, it's still in the USA, man.
Yeah.
And USA is very far. How would it get to? Because at the time, there was not restrictions, but there were limitations on traveling. Right? There were limitations on how far one could travel and things of that nature. But it wasn't as severe. It wasn't until about February then we started being told, hey guys, no, now you can't travel overseas. You have to take a flu shot, or you have to take this, that, and the other. You have to have a letter of permission and whatever else.
Yeah.
But here is the video that I'm referring to.
South Africa isinabantu abayi-2 abashonile kule coronavirus usuzwile.
Mina nguzulu igama lami isibongo nguzulu ngumusika.
Ngisho ukuthi uzwile ukuthi iSouth Africa iconfirmile ukuthi khona abantu ababili abashonile eWestern Cape because of the virus.
Whereas mina mangicabanga lezo zinto mama zibulala abantu abaflyayo thina asifly sila eMzansi waya wezwa ngithini
sila emzansi waya nguzulu mina igama lami ngosibongo mina nguzulu mina yabona lento le isitshaya abantu abaflayayo thina sila phansi emzansi
so bayozothini ukuthi le shabantu baseskepeni
yeah thina sila phansi
hunter
waya ama hunters try you know so this is the danger of spreading information too early.
But also on the topic of misinformation, remember Dr. Fauci?
Okay.
He was investigated, Uguti, the whole claims about COVID-19. He himself was spreading misinformation.
Yes.
Yeah. So now it really becomes a game of media and what's being propagated.
Yes, definitely.
Whatever the narrative is, then sure, that will be the story that gets told to the public, because there was also a campaign around raining hard on individuals that spread misinformation.
Yes, definitely.
But then those were the individuals where it's doctors that were speaking up against you on Alentuguti. But guys, this thing that you are saying is a certain way. It's not the way that you present it to be. Dali corner is SARS, whatever the virus was, right?
Yes.
And those were the individuals that were villainized.
Yes, because you're spreading truth.
Yeah, so I guess he who has power can then set the narrative as this is truth, and then anything else outside that is misinformation.
I mean, the other one is the propaganda side of it is also quite a huge thing, I think, and this is partly why I sort of stopped consuming news on a very high level, because the truth of the matter is there is in media. There is mass propaganda.
Yeah.
There is extremely so at the point of, or with the aim of controlling the narrative and having people believe a certain thing in a certain way. You know, like we explored yesterday more how a story is told when we were talking about the documentary of Winnie Mandela.
Yeah.
How a story is told is how people will perceive it. You know, and so if Mo says a thing, and the thing about the psyche is that once you start hearing something over and over again, on a regular repetition, propagates belief.
Yes.
To a certain extent, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And so if someone else comes in and challenges that perspective or that narrative, it's like, Mara, why you know, and people are skeptical in taking your word for it. You're coming with truth. Your challenging of this perspective is coming with truth, man. So yeah.
So another question that's being asked is that if there is a cure, but for now there's no specific cure or vaccine. Treatment focuses on early hospital care and supportive treatment like oxygen and intensive care. The earlier it's caught, the better chances of survival. That's how they want people to come in and then do experiments, you know, and do checkups into, okay, what is this virus being caused by, and what medication can treat this virus. So where does it come from? HantaVirus originates in rodent population found worldwide, including the Americans, Europe, Asia, and parts of Africa. In South Africa, cases are very rare, and health authorities say the current public risk is low, right? And of course, there's a lot that just entails this. So there are perspectives that spark this debate, because two perspective is, the first one is to stay calm and the second one is to stay alert. When you talk about staying calm, the South African Department of Health says there's no need to panic. If you have fever, you are experiencing one of the symptoms that we have went through with you, you don't need to panic. Only 2 patients entered South Africa. Only 2. The overall global risk.
Right, it starts there. Because remember with COVID, Corona, it was that one guy now, I'm quarantined still. I'm quarantized, but it's still spread. So yeah.
Right, so the overall global risk is considered low as of currently, right? And then the second perspective, which is to stay alert. People are traumatized from COVID-19, so they don't want to go through the same thing. If you have been diagnosed with COVID-19, you would know the feeling, of going through that. So people are going to panic.
Or if you've even lost a family member, to COVID-19, where you couldn't see, you couldn't bury your loved ones in like that very dignified, normal, usual way that we're used to, and it's traumatizing. I have a friend who went through a similar ordeal where they actually had to exhume a body because they buried the wrong family, the wrong person. And this is a mistake that. It ended up not even being a mistake. It was just a thing that funeral parlors do. Yeah. There's a video by that chef lady. Who's that lady, Ole? Yes, I forget. Something chef or mama. She says a story. Boxy as a go hashing. But they just took the top part of the clothes and stapled them. And it's like, guys, why are you doing your job so minimally? So because they didn't care, because they were relying on the fact that because it's COVID, even if someone did not pass on because of COVID, you couldn't see the body just at the risk of contamination or spreading the virus or whatever. There's one last video that I want us to watch, and this is how things happen, Mr. Mo. When there's propaganda, mass media propaganda, misinformation and disinformation, and spreading information way too early without the necessary research, man. This is the level of ridiculousness that these things are able to get to. You'll see it on your screen now, and then in less than 2 minutes, we're going to be closing it off and calling it a morning for the edition of this Wednesday morning Vooka Breakfast Show. With that being said, let's get to.
Look, I just can't wait till you get back to the days where you can stick your in somebody's and not have to wash your hands afterwards. Now you gotta go ahead and drink a whole bottle of sanitizer before you do anything. The coronavirus is not that damn serious, y'all. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
He kills me. I miss the days when you could stick your in somebody. That's funny, man. But we did. Say what you will. We did though. Miss those days back in COVID days and quarantizing days, and being in lockdown. We miss the days of going out. We miss the days of hanging out, and just because we are communal people.
Exactly. We are interaction is our thing.
Yeah, man. I forget this word that I always use but anyway. Guys, that's the thing. For myself, the one and only MOOCEE, Mist, I've had such a pleasure being in your presence and in your company. It's been amazing having spent some time with you this morning on the 6th of May 2026, man. It's the 126th day of the year, and we hope that we at least were able to keep you warm, this morning, and that you can go into your day having a great positive energy, and you can tackle all the things that you have to do. But from us, right on the Vooka Breakfast Show, from myself, the one and only MOOCEE, Mist, until tomorrow morning, where we get to have all-encompassing, compelling, and of course thought-provoking conversations. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cautious on those roads. God willing, we are able to to see each other bright and early, same time, same place, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network. Yes, sir.
Yep. As for today's discussion, we are leaving you with a question that will continue across all social media platforms. Do you think health authorities are doing enough to keep the public informed, or are we too quick to panic after COVID-19? Drop your comments on YouTube, or you can also send us your voice note on 0604933226. As mentioned, stay safe, take care of yourself, and enjoy the rest of the morning.